Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to look at coming soon mode and maintenance mode for the Canvas starter site. So this is going to be part of the Canvas educational video series, Starter Site 101. Let's go ahead and look at my build notes for this particular topic. For those, we go to the MyListing Club website. That's mylisting.club. We're going to scroll down the home page just a bit and click into this starter sites card. We're then going to click into the Explore, click on the Explore button and click into the Canvas card. From there, we're going to scroll down to the Build Notes and Educational Video section, and we're going to expand the Coming Soon Maintenance Mode accordion. As it says here, you can quickly put your website into Coming Soon mode using Elementor's built-in Maintenance Mode feature, and I'm going to show you where that setting can be found. With this, there's no need for a separate Coming Soon Maintenance Mode plugin because you have the full power of Elementor Pro, which is included and licensed with all starter sites to design as you'd like. Okay, so you can eliminate that third-party plugin that you're using just for Coming Soon or Maintenance Mode, and hopefully you're not paying for one already. But if you are, then that cost will go away. Can go away. Canvas customers have many options when it comes to Coming Soon templates. Using the Coming Soon templates included with Canvas, there's a light and a dark mode. Another option is to build your own Coming Soon template from scratch using Elementor Pro. So just create a template if you haven't done it before. There's tons of videos out there if you just Google how to create an Elementor Pro template, or you can use one of the templates included with the starter site just to get an idea of how they're built. But like I said, you can create one completely from scratch. Maybe you already know how to do that. Another option is to import a pre-made template from Elementor's library right from within the starter site, which I'll show you. Another option is to import a pre-made template from another third-party resource. So maybe there's another place out there where you like to get your Elementor templates. By all means, that is an option for you to import those into your site. Okay, so let me quickly show you the setting here where this is enabled. So we'll go back to the root of our WordPress dashboard here. We're then going to go to Elementor and then Tools, and then click on this Maintenance Mode tab. We'll see here that Choose Mode is disabled, but you have the option with the download to choose Coming Soon. By default, if you get the Canvas starter site, you'll see that Coming Soon, the light mode version of that template is already selected for you. So if I was to click Save Changes here right now, we would be in Coming Soon mode using the Canvas Coming Soon light mode template. So just that easy. And then of course we have the dark mode version if that's the look that you're going for. So it's just as simple as that, enabling this. No need for another third-party plugin, as I said earlier. So let's look at some of these options. We just covered the first one, which is to use the built-in template, Canvas template. Next up is you can create one from scratch using Elementor Pro. So for that, we drop down here into the templates, and you'll just click Add New Template up here at the top, and you'll walk through that process. Once that's done, you'll drop back over here into the Elementor Tools, Maintenance Mode, and you will choose your template from this dropdown. The third option I give you here is to import a pre-made template from Elementor's library right from within the starter site. Okay, so for that, we can do an import template. This is actually for the fourth option, where you would choose a file that you imported from or that you downloaded from a third-party source. As you're going through and you're creating your new template, if you want to create one from scratch, let's go ahead and we'll just edit the light mode version of the Coming Soon template for Canvas. Like I said, you can create one completely from scratch, but if you want to pull one from Elementor, let's just pretend like this is a blank template here. You can click this folder, and that's going to bring up the Elementor library that you can choose from a template that you want to use. Okay, so my templates, that's going to be the templates that are actually in the starter site. Over here is going to be the Elementor stuff. Okay, to get to this, as I said, I include Elementor Pro. It's licensed with the starter site purchase. To get access to this stuff, all you need is a free Elementor account. And that's it. And you'll be able to access this stuff yourself. You'll be able to piggyback off of the license included with your site, your starter site, to get to this stuff, right? But that's an important point. You got to make sure that you have your own Elementor free account before you see that stuff. Okay, email capture. The Canvas Coming Soon template includes a form designed to capture email for those interested in learning about your business before launch, before it launches, or getting notified once it launches. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at that. I'm going to refresh this page without saving so we can get back to our original template. So as we see here, as I mentioned, we have a form here that it's built and ready for you to use it as like a newsletter, right? So that people can subscribe, maybe get some information about your business before it launches, or you let them know you're going to let them know when it launches. Okay, as it says here, be the first to know when we launch. To set this up, you just click on the form to edit it, and then actions after submit. You can choose your preferred newsletter option. MailChimp is chosen here, and because it's chosen, that unlocks this MailChimp section here where you choose your API key and audience, particular audience. My preference is I started with MailChimp years ago. I'm no longer a fan. Instead, I use MailPoet for all my sites and all my client sites. So that would be my recommendation there. You can start 100% for free. It also huge bonus for my listing websites, which use transactional email very heavily, is that you can use MailPoet to ensure those transactional emails are sent out and received. Okay, so again, MailPoet is my recommendation here. Once you install MailPoet and you activate the key, that will be available here in your drop-down to choose from. You'll just choose it and select your audience, and you'll be good to go. As far as editing this template, super simple. If you want to continue to use this rotating text, just go in here, change the text to be whatever you want it to be. This last item here, I changed it from Canvas to Ryan. I mean, you can put whatever you want in here. You can remove this rotating text. Obviously, you're probably not going to want to say exactly what I say here, but you could say test, test 2, test 3. Create your own, rotating text here. Switch over to just a static heading if you want. Remove the heading altogether. Totally up to you. And then obviously, if you've ever used Elementor before, you know how to edit all of this stuff right here. Just click on it, change the wording. As far as the image over here, if you haven't watched any of my other videos for Canvas, you'll know that I use, if you haven't watched any of those, I'll tell you that I use placeholder images a lot throughout the site, both as an educational tool, as an educational tool, and to be a little less opinionated and to not sway people into thinking that the starter site can only be used for a particular niche, for a particular directory type. And these placeholders, as far as education goes, is I give you the exact dimensions of the image that you should put in place here. So for that, we know this is the coming soon page, right? So if we drop over into our media library, we see a coming soon folder. If you click into that, you will find the placeholder. And I tell you exactly the dimensions that you need, 1024 by 1024. So instead of going here and clicking on the image and uploading a new image, included with the Canvas starter site and all starter sites is a free Enable Media Replace plugin. It's very slick. It's by the makers of ShortPixel. They make my recommended image optimization plugin, ShortPixel Image Optimizer. But anyway, it's by the same group, but all you need to do is just hover over the image, click Replace Media, upload your 1024 by 1024 image that you would like placed in right here, okay? And it's just gonna drop it right in there, so you don't need to actually edit the template itself. Another cool byproduct of doing it this way is that you're going to replace this file name it's gonna automatically replace the file name here with your own file name for your image, which is good for SEO, identification, all of that sort of thing. If you, for whatever reason, want to preserve this placeholder image, okay, then by all means, edit the template, edit this image directly, and upload your own image this way, okay? That will preserve that placeholder image. If if that's what you would like to do. Okay, totally up to you how you want to approach that, but that's how you would edit this template. Of course, always pay attention to the mobile version as you edit this stuff. So if you're going to go through and make changes, which you will, just make sure that it looks good on the other devices. Okay, let me go back to my notes and make sure I've captured everything here. I've talked about the email capture. Definitely recommend MailPoet for that. Yeah, and there's a light and a dark mode version of the coming soon page. Choose what you want if you want to use those templates. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.